This morning we change in practice to Life Church, and this is an exciting time for us. You might think, what's actually going to change? Well, one of the things that will change is our website. If you currently go onto elim.org, you will find a website, and that website will run for a few more months. The two websites will run in tandem, but this is our new website. I can't make it do anything other than point little red dots at it at the moment, so just to help you. But if you go and hope, I don't know, is it up on the web? Yeah, it won't be, but the website address will be lifechurchchelmsford.com. I know we're a .com. Don't know what that means, but we're a .com. So basically, each of these little panes here, if you're familiar with apps on mobile phones, this is the kind of thing that it will remind you of. If you've never been to a website before, make this your first venture to one. So you'll have an About Us box. So if you press on that, a drop-down menu will come down. The various ministries in the church will be listed. Day Nursery, which from today is known as Footprints Day Nursery. Don't get too excited. Here you'll have a calendar of events, and eventually if you press on this, this will have like an animation that will move aside and information there. One of the things about websites, when ours was designed, and in its day, I have to say our current website was probably cutting edge. And before its time. But one of the things now about websites is we don't tend to swamp them with pages and pages and pages of text. We put up the bare essential information on websites today. And you might say, well, why do we do that? Because research has shown that's all people look at. And so they'll look, and so the way that most people find a new church when they come to a new town today is through websites. And so we want to make it as easy as possible for people to find Life Church. And so that'll be our new website. I was asked a very great question this morning. Someone said to me, what do I do with my money? I said, you can go where you like, but you tithe here, you know. No, I didn't say that. Our bank account names haven't changed yet, so if you have a standing order, just leave it alone unless you want to increase your giving. That will make Chris Wall rejoice. But if you want to do that, then that's fine. You can leave those. And if you're currently making out checks to Elim Christian Centre, that can carry on in the meantime because our account name hasn't changed. But it will in some point in the future, just because the longer we leave that, the wider the gap becomes. Does that make sense between what we were and what we are? So we will inform you of any change needed there. So those two things you need to be aware of. And the third thing is there's new signage on the front. Did anyone see it as you came in? Did anyone not notice? Anyone not notice the welcome board in the foyer has changed? Yeah, I didn't see that one actually. And I should have, and I missed that one. And also on Tuesday, there'll be signs going up on Cable's house, which will have admin and youth centre written on it. And also the banner on the back of the church will change on Tuesday, which will have Life Church and Footprints Day Nursery on it. Because it will be a good way to let people know there's a nursery here. And there'll be a sign on the back of Cable's house as well. So Life Church will be spread from every angle we can make it so that people know it's here. And yes, I nearly said Elim Christian Centre. And I know what's going to happen because people, we're so used to saying Elim Christian Centre. What we'll be saying is Elim Christian Life Church. I know that. But over time, we'll get the hang of it. Life speaks of life. There's no great secret to it. There's no great message there. It's a place where we do life. It's a place where we live life. It's a place where we have life to the full. But we remain an Elim Pentecostal church. We are still part of the Elim movement. I am still an Elim minister. Gareth is still an Elim minister. And we still hold to the fundamental beliefs of the Elim Pentecostal church. That hasn't changed. But our local identity has a little bit so that we can communicate more readily with those who don't yet know Jesus, what it means. And if you say to somebody, well, I go to Life Church, they're going to say one of two things. That's an interesting name. Why have you called it Life? Or is that a cult? Either way, you've got an in. Is that all right? Is that okay?